All right. Cool. So let's see. Last time we were here on the Switch side of things, I think we tackled the Rito, the Temple of Wind. Got that all knocked out, and then I think we also did. I don't know if we didn't do that the same day. I think that was the last thing we did. Was we knocked out Temple of Wind, and we did a tiny bit of exploring afterwards. So today is gonna be a little bit more of another exploration thing, and then we can probably do like two temples back to back. Um, I assume it's just four temples, like it was four divine beasts. What I think we're gonna do is we're gonna try and get the rest of the Sage's Will. Just pop this up. Bam. So we have one extra right now, and we've used two, which means we have 9 total. And I'm just gonna pull up an interactive map right now so we can have a much more directed flow this time. We've done a lot of freeform exploring, and I think for finding the rest of these sages, I need to actually have a map. Okay, here's a map, and we'll do hide all. Show regions for sure. That's fine. Collectibles, Sage's Will. There we go. I think they're all up in the sky. So let's go to the sky map. And we got a big old map of this. Okay. Cool. So now I can see where all these are. It looks like there's like 20 or so. I know I found a few of them. So let's mark off a couple of these that I do know that I got. Unfortunately, that's about it. Alright. So now I have a much easier to follow map. And we're gonna find that we've already got about a little under half of these. So yeah, we got the. I don't know if we actually got a sage for killing the Thunder Gliok King, but we got this. Did this one? And if he told knock, we must have. But we got that one. It looks like this is built out of some things that are in here. So Lightning Temple is going to block us on a couple of them. That's fine. This one has one. Okay. Let's start doing it this way. Let's cruise from here. And so that's going to be probably what most of today is we're going to be going to each of these spots and just trying to get them. If we can get up to, I would need 7 more, so we would need a total of 8 in our hands. That will cover the 4 main stages, and it looks like we'll be able to get an extra 4. And 2 of which will be blocked by doing at least one of the temples. Which is A-okay, since we won't need them for one of them. You know what I mean? What color did I even make this? It's red, okay. Follow red. There we go. That's right, because we did find that some of these Coliseum fights have these things when we were going looking for these bad boys. Okay. And this way, I'll just have a map that I can mark off as I go, so I don't have to accidentally check the same spot a bunch of times as we come up with different ideas for where these bad boys are. Oh, I think I'm about level with it. Yeah. Okay, good. Of course, we're going to find out a bunch of these that I've already gotten, and that's A-okay. We did initially try to look in spots that had like little houses on them. So that's going to probably be the ones that we go and say, oh no, nothing's here right now. And you know what? That is fine. Okay, yeah, this guy's a boss on it. Because it's one of the Colosseum shapes. The question is really just going to be, does he have it on his shoulder or something? Honestly, it doesn't look like he does. We have a lot of large... He does got something on his shoulder. Alright. And where did it drop? Oof. Messed that one up. There you go. Here's a no? And the core is somewhere. Oh, there you are. There we go. Easy peasy. Alright, now where did the chest go afterwards? It's entirely possible that I detonated the chest into oblivion. If I do this, I can highlight the chest. So weird. Anything else to the side? That's my bike. Alright. May have to come back later for this, man. On account of me absolutely demolishing the situation. I guess I probably should have just shot his thing with normal arrows instead of bombs. I used bombs on some of the other ones and it worked quite well. But this time, may have gone a little overboard. Yeah. Okay, well. Live and learn. It's also possible that if that chest has already been recovered, that it doesn't have anything. Oh yeah, actually, you know what? Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Because I see some of the next couple on my map are kind of in between a closer waypoint. We're gonna save and we're gonna load. Oh yeah, even that preview image is super bright. We're gonna save and we're gonna load, and then hopefully that will either load in the treasure at the last safe location, or maybe even just respawn the boss, just because it might need it. I don't know. There it is. Yeah, because we lose our bike that way, but I have a lot of resources to work with. Excellent. So that one was available. Okay, so we mark that off on our map. And using the map just makes us a lot smoother of an experience. Alright, so the next one we're going to look at doing are these two over here, where there's one in this water, apparently. And there's one on this island over here. This is apparently a building right here, I guess. Huh. Okay, why don't we go to this one, and we'll just start from this side. We'll kind of hook around. And there's one on a far-ass island to the west as well. Okay. We may have actually done that one. I don't know. Okay. Either way, we can kind of fly around on this one a tiny bit for a few of them. That should be no problem. Zoom zoom. Okay. But yeah, prepping to be able to upgrade our sages as soon as we get them is mostly what we care about doing today. Maybe if we have a lot of extra time, depending on how lucky we get about finding some of these spots, perhaps we will then, well, maybe we'll look at some other structures over here that are a little different. Oh, is it under everything? It doesn't look like anything's right here, to be totally honest. Inside a cage. Okay. Let me sneak up on it, guys. Don't attack him yet. Sneak strike! Sneak strike! There we go. Nice and easy. Okay. Okay, let's just burn this stuff real quick. See what all's in the way here. It's damn mellow shroom. I do need to come up with a couple of good foods to use. Okay. There we go, most used. Please, while I'm firing a bomb, do not step in front of me. That was unfortunate. Yeah, whatever. Oh, that's an old map. It's a cage you have to use. That must be the thing next to this whole thing. There we go. It's on like on the inside of this thing. No, not a bomb. Regular fire fruit. I guess not. Have to open arrows. And mirrors and sunlight. Like, I see the mirrors that they've left laying around. I just don't know where it wants me to use them, like this. Oh, was there another... there's another floor to this. Gotcha. Ah, I see. Okay. So then where do I grab sunlight? I guess I'll just grab that other mirror and start walking around and see where we come out at. You know what, we'll just get like right here. Should be in the middle of everything. It's a flame. What is this? Oh, it's a stake. Gotcha. I was wondering what it was stuck on. Okay, yeah, because we got a couple of mirrors over here. Did not think one of the first ones I looked at would require a puzzle, but they're happy for a puzzle. Oh, you know what? There's a spot right there. That has a bunch of light on it. Eh, not what I meant to do, but... Oh! No, turn around, please. Grab. Oh. Grab this, maybe? Alright, well, over here does work. I may just need to use my own mirror, because I dropped that one into the abyss. Okay. Thankfully, I think we have a lot of stakes and a lot of mirrors. So we can probably do the same trick that, that one Zonai thing was doing. Dear Lord. Which was use the stake as a way to... There we go. You know, at one point there was light over here. I think the clouds kind of did that one to me. Because now I see a spot over here that's really good. Oh, I'm terrible at orienting a stick, so that kind of works for me. Alright. Alrighty, let's get a mirror out then. Mirrors here. I might be able to do this just manually from here. I can't see the exact angle that's happening right there. Alright, not quite. Okay, if we go back that far, I might be able to adjust the mirror downward. Nope, nope. Sideways? Oh, that was good. There we go. Not the smoothest way to do that, but it worked. Presumably this is the chest. Let's say just well. This does. Found. Alright. Well, I doubt my car is still available up here. After all of that, but we'll jump up here and see what's see what's what. Who knows? I might not have gone far enough for it to disappear. Oh, I didn't. So the other one shows it being in the water over here, which might mean that I have to like dive into the water. It could just mean that it's a chest at the bottom of the water, because I doubt those little circular water ponds are deep, you know? So it might just be a matter of either sticking something in the water to attach to it and pull it out, or just grabbing it with Ultra Hand and ripping that bad boy out of there. Also, I should probably, looking at my thermometer on screen, we'll just toss on some cold resist, in case I accidentally glide over into a spot, you know? That's a little chillier. Chillier like Montpellier. Is it this right here? Seems like it is. It must be a second Because it looks like it's explicitly the one after this one. Oh, a bunch of fishies. Ow. Okay, just get rid of that guy to be safe. Alright, so what do we got in here? We fell in. Alright, there is a drain. Okay. That makes sense. Well, we could just treat this like the water temple, right? I think I have hover stones. Yeah, I do. And then we'll just switch to Master Sword. Since you will come back if I break you. Okay. Oh yeah, there's just a chest chilling down here. And a bunch of fish. Oh, that's another thing I need to do. This reminded me I need to go to the Zora domain and turn in a bunch of these fish and, I think, crabs? I might need to farm the crabs. I'm not 100% on that one. I want to get the Zora stuff that they're supposed to reforge for me. And the light scale trident. Did that drain this one too? It probably should have, right? Oh no, it doesn't, because there's another one. You know what? It's not draining this super fast. Let's find out if there's something cool here too. Oh. This one I was supposed to use that block to block it off. But you know what? I've already decided how I solve this one, so sorry, game. Oh, they drain separately? That's weird. I would have thought this would drain into that one. Splish splash. Splish splash. I was not taking a bath because we drained the tub here. Alright, what's in this? This is an old map. Magic rod. Okay, well, we don't really care about that too much. Now you can hold on to that. I'm going to promptly forget that that's there. And everything will be okay. Alright, cool. Got that. Alrighty. So we got that one. Let's go to this far, far away one. This one. Mostly because I don't recall if we've actually been there or not. Let's grab our bike. Start flying over. Boop. Oh, that was an oopsie. Ooh, nice little sliver moon. Love it. And we put it as red, so red is this way. Alright. We're just cruising. And see, we got far enough away that they both closed. Everything's a-okay. And I do have a little bit less energy to work with, but we also have so many large zonized charges that it's not going to matter. Nothing's really going to stop us. And yeah, some of these... So, at best, we're going to come out with 2 less than all of them. And then when we do the lightning dungeon, which we could just do the lightning dungeon as our next one so that we remember to look for these sages. Yeah. We'll just grab those 2 as we do that one. And then we should be fine. Because, yeah, there should be 2 in here somewhere in this, like, chain of islands. I have penetrated that veil, and I've gone in there before, but they put a lot of visual interference in there, so I can't really see what's going on there. So, whatever. So we'll just go in there as normal. What is that? Well, what is it? What is that down there? Oh, that's just the bazaar. Okay, never mind. That's cool. Carry on, game. Carry on, my wayward game. I guess that's like a plane thing, I guess. We could also look at doing these Colosseums at some point. I think that's what they are. Labyrinths, Colosseums, something like that. As far as I know, there's just 3 locations for them, and then they're stacked on top of each other for depths, surface, and sky. And so you just go from one to the other. I think I have waypoints on most of them. Because there's this one, that one, and then this one over here. Sky Labyrinth, yeah. If you look at this, Labyrinth Island, you can kind of see the outline of the other one down there. I think that's the same for all of these. Yeah, exactly. Depths Labyrinth. There's markers on all of them. There's probably a marker on this one, too. But there's also one that's kind of near it. So, I'd be interested to find out what's in there. And now that we have gear that's like... I have most of my resist gear available. And all upgraded. It should be fairly... not trivial, but easy to... It's just the materials, right? Yeah, there it is. Easy to adjust to. Just go in with a bunch of weapons and be like, let's go! Armed to the teeth, let's fight! But I do want to start kind of cruising towards end of the game, where I go to, you know, I do all 4 of the dungeons. I kind of want to check out to see if I can fight... I don't know if it's just like an optional boss, or maybe they were just teasing what the real boss of the game is. I don't know. But Koga told us something about a boss under Hyrule Castle that he was trying to build a weapon for. And I assume that's just going to be Ganon. Ganondorf is just down in there. But I don't know if that's like real Ganondorf, or if that is like an optional one where you fight. Okay, we're fighting another one of these. Great. Oh, we did win last time that we did this, so we should be reasonably fine. We just gotta go in hard and fast, popping them with these bad boys. I'm gonna make a hard save because that helped last time. Just gotta go in hard and fast and try and snapshot some arrows with Keese eyeballs on them. I don't know how many of those I have left, but or Aracuda eyeballs works too. Yeah, everyone go get some. Oh, fuck. Come on, game. Let me stand up. Come on, come on. There we go. I think this is a beefier King Gleok, to be honest. There we go. Honestly, using these eyeballs is the best way to go. Oh, he recovered fast. I see. This is where it becomes a problem. I don't know if those are going to reach him. Oh, they did! Oh, God! Okay, good. He's done. Yeah, just gotta have those eyeballs and be quick to fire him. And with the 5 times bow. Woo! They drop down hard on you. Alright, cool. As long as you don't let him get too far away. If you let him get all the way up into the sky like I did for the first time I fought him. Oof. That becomes a bad time real fast. He just like sticks up in the sky and you're like, no! Okay. Give me the juice. Alright. On the plus side, there's a bunch of elemental fruit here. So I may need to just restock on like Aracuda eyeballs. Or any of the Keese eyeballs would work too. But since that was a neutral element one so that it could hit all of them, that was perfect. I don't think my car survived being over here. It probably got blown apart by one of like the shockwaves. I'll look around for my car real quick. Also, it doesn't really matter. I'm so far away from everything that I need to teleport. Boop. I probably should have gone for that one, huh? Probably should have gone for this one. While I was over here, but that's fine. We'll teleport to there, and we'll kind of make our way up around the west side, which I think I got a lot of the ones that were over here. But there is another couple Coliseum ones. That actually might be end up being what we're gonna be kind of how we're progressing through this. Is I think because we realized that the arena fights up here, we're gonna have the Sage Wills a little too late. Those are probably where we're gonna find most of our bad boys at. But you know what? That's okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Which means we're gonna throw a lot of arrows at things. Which is good. I did bring a lot of arrows with me. I think I have like 5 sets of arrows. Or bows, yeah. Yeah, we got a lot of arrows, we got a lot of bows. So we can make stuff work. The only adjustment I'm gonna have is for the construct guys, if I can spot the chest on their shoulder or on their back or wherever they're holding it. Don't use a 5-shot of bombs. As you may knock their chest into oblivion. But that's okay. That's an adjustment we can make. Just cruising through the skies. Cruising Hyrule. Yeah, Sky Islands are the real Hyrule. You know, this kind of escalation next Zelda game is going to have to take place in space. Then we're going to be like Fast and the Furious, take these Zonai craft and fight a satellite with them. Okay, he's got his juice on his back thing. He'll never know it's coming for him. Okay, that was embarrassing. Alright, where'd you go? I don't want to detonate your core. Also, I want to walk away from my vehicle. How did I miss that? I'm about to need... Wow. Alright, alright. Back to plan A, where I just explode you. I think I just saw it fall off the world. Where did the core itself go? There it is. There we go. Well, unfortunate. Unfortunate, the level 3 like shook it off like a champ. it got shot in the weak spot and was like, yeah. You're gonna have to hit me harder than that, Chief. And I'm like, ah, damn it. I think I saw the chest fall off this way. Unfortunately, it fell too far. I can no longer see it. That's okay. We know how to solve for this, at least. It's already dead, so we save, and then we reload the area. Maybe I should just throw a bomb at it instead of firing a multi-shot arrow. Because the problem might be because of the stacked explosions. Like, one knocks it off, and then, like, the other 4 add to velocity and launch it into oblivion, and then if it doesn't land directly where the ground is, then you're like, uh-oh. Hell yeah. Okay. Alright, so following this pattern, next one up. It's gonna be up this way. No, it's gonna be a little higher than that. It's gonna be... Oh, I almost definitely checked this one out. Almost 100%. Oh. Apparently I'm close to the pin, but not enough to get rid of it. Fair enough. Because there was one in here. We got that because we did the whole puzzle. We do remember doing that. Okay. And I don't have my car, right? Yeah. That's fine. That means we can just teleport to this spot here. Yeah, because it's like, it's almost inside of the place, but it's actually outside. So I should be able to walk over and fly like an eagle. Because this looks like a little house thing that I would have checked. But there's also a little Coliseum fight over there. So while we're going to check for posterity, there is also something nearby that we can for real check. Alright. And this will probably get us confirmation. Oh my god, it's so far down, huh? Ah, okay. We're outside of the dealio. Which means we can do this. To drop a lot of, like, get out of control so we, like, gravity. Manage our elevation for us a little bit. Perfect. But this might also give us a good tip as to whether or not on some of these areas, if we can still see the chest that has it, even if we've already picked it up. Or if they just disappear entirely. I think they disappear entirely. Yeah, because there's probably a chest chilling right here. And now there isn't. Right? Yeah, there's no comment, so it's just, that's probably all it was. Alright. Moving along. I think that island that we can see right over there. Yeah, that's the one we want. So this has something else on it. Probably a boss fight. It says it's another King Gliok. Great! Just what I want to fight. More King Glioks. Hey, you know what? We got a good way to deal with them. Those arrows and Aracuda eyeballs and Keese eyeballs are no joke. I probably should go to was the Flame and the Lightning Glioks and go and just rough them up real quick as well, just so I get them on the list of things I've beaten. But, you know. Okay. So let's save up here. Just in case. That should have us as a safe point, not too far behind, like on that previous island we were at. I was kind of hoping that for some reason he just would have fallen off the map entirely. Oh. Oh, he's a bit tougher of a bad boy, huh? Let's bust out a bigger cannon for him then. Ah, so there we go. That was like a perfect transition, I think. That should get him. You know what we're gonna do? Nothing, because he died on impact. Perfect. Or a little sharpshooter got him. One of the two. Alright. I ran out of Aracuda eyeballs, though. So that's unfortunate. We'll have to kill another Aracuda or something. Anything else route? No, it's that way. But I think I have electric keys. I want regular Keese eyeballs, I think. Octorok. I don't know if Octorok eyeballs help. Ice keys. Alright, could I get my type? So I got my eyeballs in a row. Eyeballs. Oh, we got 46 Keese eyeballs. Okay. Keese eyeballs, as far as I'm aware, will do the same thing. They'll also home. I don't know if Aracuda home further or better or what, but I think it's all about the same. Sage as well. Okay. So we got that one. That basically takes out the northwest corridor. You know, there is one more that I haven't physically checked right now, but I'm like 99.9% sure I already checked it. Like, that's where I got one. And that is this spot over here. Because I remember these two islands that had like a cable attaching them. And obviously I've been here because I got a Korok seed while I was there. Yeah, so we did both of those. Honestly, there's probably a Korok seed in here. It's probably got to jump into the water pool. So we're going to not check that one and just assume that we did get it. And that basically means we're done on like this left side of the map entirely. And we got a good chunk of them were over there because they were Coliseum fights. Yeah, and so our goal of getting at least 8 total is looking pretty fine. We should only have 5 more total, which means a lot of these ones... Well, 5 more minus the 2 that we couldn't get right now because of the lightning. So, of the remaining, it looks like 2, 4, 6, 7. There's 3, so we're going to strike out on a lot of these. And I think this Colosseum near the water temple we did get. I think that one we did get as well. Okay. So the ones I'm thinking we got already are this one, because I think we used this to validate that Colosseums could drop it. It seems to indicate there's one in this thing, which I might have gotten if I did the puzzle for this area. We probably went here, and then maybe didn't check that. So it's entirely possible that one is there. This one doesn't really fit the structure that we were looking at before, but it is near something I did already do, so it's possible. This fits almost identically the structure that we were looking at before, but... So let's start with this one. Actually, no. Let's start with this one. We won't mark it. We'll just go to it. We'll go to that one, hook up around, check the one north of it that I marked, and then double back down. It seems to indicate that there's also one physically in the water temple somewhere. That one I have no idea about. Wellspring Island. Oh, so there's a construct fight in the cluster of islands that makes up the water temple. Gotcha. Yeah, I probably didn't do that one. I think water temple, I basically only did water temple things. Okay, so if I'm looking at the map correctly, it's this one. So there might be I don't know, a freestanding thing right here. Oh, there's multiple levels to this part of the island. Okay, I see. It's kind of like that other one we did, where there's a middle section to the island. He saw us. And now he must pay. Ow. Oh, I'm using the Master Sword. I'll probably break the Master Sword here doing this, but that's okay. Alrighty, well. Melt this a little bit. Oh. Oh, there's a little grate there. We may have already gotten this. This may have been one that we already got. Apparently I didn't take a Zonai charge, though. Yeah, nothing on that side. Trying to look at the screenshot that it provided with it. Oh, yeah, yeah. It's that spot exactly right there. Alright. So this one we had already gotten. And you know what? That's okay. So this must have been one of the first ones that I did actually get when I was exploring around. Yeah. Not a problem. Because we are expecting most of these ones that we've already gotten in this cluster. So, all we're doing is removing ones that... Yeah. It's like removing them from the list. And we still have that one marked. So we can find it, maybe. There it is. Okay. And so ideally, once we're done with this sweep of I guess 6 more spots, we should get 3 items out of it. Oh, which will put us at 10. Okay, there it is. And then the last 2 will definitely be in the Thunder Island area. And we could just grab that by doing whatever the Gerudo questline is. I wonder if we'll be getting the Lightning Helm again. Maybe that's the whole point of it. I know I remember in Breath of the Wild 1, we did do that. And so if this goes by pretty quickly, which it looks like it will, we're going to explore some other spots. Either some interesting structures, or some chasm, some depth stuff. I probably won't explore all of the depths on stream. I'm pretty sure that's just a lot. But we can investigate things like... oh, look at this. We got some enemies here. Okay, yeah. Excuse me, sir. Yeah, that looks like that's all empty. That makes sense. That was absolutely one of the types of structures that we were looking for when we did it last time, so. Inside of this is apparently where the next one might be. So that kind of indicates that there's like a puzzle inside of the sphere, which we did have a larger sphere that we went inside of and we did a thing for. But the contention is going to be, is it like a hidden chest inside of there? Because last time, for a bunch of these sphere puzzles, it was largely, you would enter it, find the crystal, and have to try and reorient the islands so that you could launch the crystal out of it. It's actually a really cool kind of puzzle. Is that it right there? Oh, that one. There's so many of them just floating around. Actually, I think the other one I saw is a further away one that is another one. Yeah, that is another one that I have marked. Okay, well, cool. Why does it feel like that one's closer? It might very technically be slightly closer. Yeah. So I do expect that the one that's in the water temple proper and says it's on a construct, so it's on like a mid-floor of the water temple, and I skipped so much of the water temple approach that I would believe that I didn't fight that construct, let alone got a thing from it. I mean, surely this has to have a boss fight on it, right? So I would 100% believe that that's over there, and then maybe it's these 2 orb sections. That would make a lot of sense, actually. I mean, hell, if it is, then excellent. We don't have to look at anything else. Kind of hoping I get over there without having to use a Zonai charge. I think I also have a ton of little ones, so I can just, like, bot myself over. I probably could have teleported to this, couldn't I? Oh well. I like flying. I like just cruising around a little bit. It's fun. Okay. We're gonna let all this charge up. Zoom. I feel like this charges a lot faster now that I've got all the charges. Okay. Oh, is there a lower puzzle as well? Interesting. Okay. So does that mean that... Oh, I bet it does. Okay. So if I rotate the ball, there might be a position in which this gate opens? Or the gate isn't there, I guess, technically speaking, right? No, this is just moving the outer shell, isn't it? Yeah, I think it's just moving the outer shell. So how do I get down there? Oh, you know what? I bet. Oh, ho, ho. Okay. There we go. Ironically, I don't think I can get there now, huh? Oh, but you know what I can probably do? Can I climb this and then ascend out of here? Alright. Because what I just did is I rotated the entry hole all the way around to underneath. And now what I'm hoping we can do is then finagle this so that I can so that I can now enter the bottom half of the sphere. Because I think that's where this... I think there were two puzzles here all the time. And I either never noticed them or was like, I just want to get this one done. Because to solve the other one, you have to leave, so... There's not a lot of motivation to come back into it. Unless you see what's going on and go, I want to find this out. Okay. So let's orient myself like this. Elevation drop. There we go. Now we're just gonna have to kind of like finagle this, I think. That's exactly what I had to do. Look at that. Feel SMRT smirt. Okay, cool. So that almost guarantees that the other ball has this in it. Because, yeah, ain't no way I did that normally. Okay. Let's also move this back to its original. There we go. Just to make life a little easier for myself getting out of here. Perfect. And so we can just probably assume that's largely what I have to do for the other one, too. Oh, yeah, look how smooth it was getting out of there. So waiting for the blue light now. There you are. Be even better if the other one has an external control to it. Maybe this one did, too. Maybe this one did have an external control. I don't know. I didn't really look. I thought it was going to be a puzzle inside of it that I could solve without exiting it, but I guess I was incorrect. I don't know. This is so, like, broken off from everything else that there's almost no way that you can do it from like that. Okay. That's fine. We'll just take a very similar approach, I think. Once we confirm that there is a bottom half of the puzzle to work with. Because who knows, there might not be. I assume that there is. That'd make a lot of sense. I did mess with my audio settings, so hopefully a new method of balancing my audio. So I'm hoping the game audio feels a little bit more balanced. Oh, this one's always spinning. Oh, there's a thing inside of it. Or there's a shrine inside of it. That's convenient. We'll just touch the shrine real quick. Okay, well, it is pretty obvious what's going on here. Okay, now that's done. Where is the thing right now? Okay. Well, I don't see... Okay, yeah, so it has a bottom half like the last one. Just gonna throw you over here. Enjoy yourself inside of the shrine. Okay. Is there one that controls the verticality of it? Or is it just on such a line? Oh! Please turn around. Link, turn around! You fool! Okay, well. Got the twist! Got a twist! I guess I could have jumped, pulled out my bow since that does, like, bullet time. And popped out of that. Oh, are you kidding me? You unsolve it? How dare you? Get in there. That is ironically exactly where I wanted it, though. There we go. Still, I don't approve of it unsolving it for me. That was kind of rude. Hell yeah. Let's get out of here. And I'll probably just do the same thing I did to get out of the other one, which was jump all the way up here. Ascend through the ceiling. And then we'll just take off from up here. Make life a lot easier that way. Okay. Before I flipped it, I realized what the problem was. And I was gonna roll over on that lip. Okay. So there's one somewhere in the middle of this monstrosity. Which I think I did see one time when I was going around on it and checking to see if there are any more shrines. I think I did see a construct fight, and I was like, well, I don't have to fight that right now, so I'm not gonna. And I moved on with my life. And well, you know what? Life has circled back around to it. Just gotta find out where it is in here. So I'm not actually sure. Also, the glare from this from the sun here is killing me. Absolutely devastating me. Alright, so we're just on the lookout for a construct fight. This one over here, I think is what it is. Yeah, I think I saw his little pylon face and went, I can deal with that later. There we go. I guess it depends. Did I see... Well, I guess I didn't see this treasure if it's here. I'm gonna say, did I see this treasure? No, that was not it right there at all. Oh, no, there, yeah, the treasure just over here is exactly. Break my toe on this. Alright. So that brings us up to 10, which is 2 over the next 2. So we need 4 for the next stage, 4 for the stage after, 2 extras, and then we have 2 more that we know of. Mark the rest of these off, because we clearly did them already. I got the 2 down in somewhere in here. Presumably, that means we're going to save Zelda at some point, or maybe we can use the Sage's Will to connect with her. I don't know. Either way, we're going to have them for her, because she is the Sage of Time, as per several cutscenes that we've had. Oh, my bike made it. I guess I'm really mad that my bike made it. So we're good on that front. Completed the main objective for today. Not that bad. So another thing I want to do is I want to go back to the Zord. Well, let me actually check what my resources are. I want to go back to Zora's domain. Because a couple of these islands had a bunch of hardy bass and Hyrule bass. Is that what I needed? No, I think I need that for upgrade materials. It was the Ancient Arowana was the quest that I needed. We found that one island that had so many of them just sitting in it. So we've got more Ancient Arowana than we know what to deal with. Perfect. And I think we have enough Hyrule Bass and Hardy Bass to do upgrades to the Zora equipment once we get it. But the other thing we needed were 10 of these boys. We got 13. Alright, cool. Alright. Guess that means we can go talk to our blacksmith friend and see what's up. So let's talk to blacksmith friend. We should be able to get I think the crabs. Did he want the crabs for armor, or did he want the crabs? I think he wanted the crabs to make us a light scale trident. Like, he was like, I'm hungry, and I really like crab. Could you get me one? Get me some. And we were like, I guess. Zora's Domain has kind of like a Final Fantasy vibe to it, huh? Music here. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun. Oh, we'll try and help you, sir. Right after we deliver some crab. Crabs, crabs!
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi.
There's a general store, the Coral Reef. We're finally able to restock our fish, thanks to His Majesty King Sidon, and you, the courageous Link. Yeah. You really helped us out in a pinch. Anyhow, if you see something you like, please just crab it from the table. Oh, unless you have some other business. I got bright-eyed crabs. I got the crabs that you crave. Oh, seems you have what I need. Care to make a crab trade? Let's trade. 10 claw-inspired crabs. Oh yes, crabs galore. Crabs. Crabs. Just gazing upon them, I can feel that umami goodness washing over the intense pain in my mouth. You have my thanks. In fact, here, since this is our first crab trade, I threw in a little bonus. Until we meet again, sapphires.
Oh.
More? More? He wants more? Wait, did it only trade one out of my crablets? I had 13. Well, 14 if you count the one I just picked up. Where's my crabs? Did you take 10 crabs or did you take one? I think you said you wanted 10. You did take 10. Dear Lord, my man. How crabby are you?
Hi. Oh.
How much do you want?
Mm.
He wants 5 for an opal. Okay.
Oh. Oh.
Okay. Well, you should have just told me how many crabs you wanted, man. And I would have just come back once I got all of them. Oh. Okay. I forget what I was supposed to get. A Zora Spear? Oh, I need to come back with a Zora Spear. Sorry. I guess I had that quest mixed up. I thought he was the crab man. I should be able to find the princess, though. Actually, was that her? King Sidon Fan Club meeting is going to start without me if I don't hurry. She's the president of the King Sidon Fan Club. That's fair. King Sidon deserves a fan club. He works hard. Okay. That's the old guy. Oh. I forgot how huge Dorfan is, to be honest. Oh, Link, you seem to be in great health. I'm glad. The domain has started to return to its usual level of activity, and it's all thanks to your kind assistance. Is there anything I can do to aid you? Please don't hesitate me to ask. Okay. So I can actually get more king scales if I want. That's cool. Get out of here. That's King Sidon. Or Prince Sidon for now. Kira. Chroma. Yeah, you guys were the ones I was supposed to do this with, right? Queen Yona originally intended to search for Sir Link's Zora Helm herself to present gratitude. Someone insisted that she handed off the task. Leave it to me, that Zora said. Was that not you, Chroma? Oh no. Look, I understand being moved by Queen Yona's kind spirit and the domain's gratitude for Sir Link. In truth, I have full faith in you and your own kind spirit. That is why I am so hard on you. She keeps repeating her prior lectures. I know. She's such an NPC, isn't she, Chroma? I was told that the Zora Helm is stored in the Skyfish. Skyfish. Fish. F-I-S-H. Oof. All this fish talks make me famished. I know, I'm trying to talk to you, Chroma. Okay, so I guess we have to go to the Skyfish to find that. Where is Queen Yona? She was gonna restore. I think she was gonna restore the chess piece, right? That was supposed to be how I got to the water temple, but I skipped it.
Hey.
Ah, Link, your timing is as impeccable as ever, my friend. I have not discovered any new hints about your princess, I fear. However, I have stumbled across something fascinating. As I was diligently organizing texts relating to the royal family, I came across one of particular interest. The content regarded a secret treasure, and at once I thought of you. This seems just your sort of thing. So, intrigued? I'm very intrigued. How you never disappoint, do you? Yes, this is just what I expected of my dearest companion. In that case, I shall let you in on the mystery. There was a passage in the text I mentioned that went as follows. The great fish, the eternal guardian, the secret treasure waits just beneath the stony form of its statue. Long below the long bridge that reaches for the statue, leave behind your fears, pass beneath 2 waterfalls to find your prize. What do you make of it? It is like a good old-fashioned treasure hunt, is it not? That said, it was a very old book, so it's questionable whether the secret treasure is still there, or ever was. However, if there is truth in those ancient words, this treasure may be of use to you. If you see fit, I encourage you to seek it. Okay. That actually might be the Zonai helm that she was talking about. Oldman. I'm just trying to find Yona at this point. If I talk to him again, will he tell me where Queen Yona is? Hey, you. Your guard. I heard the news. So you investigated the islands in the sky with our own King Sidon. You're amazing. I'm so embarrassed that I was fast asleep because of the sludge. And while I slept, you two were doing so much for us. Made up my mind that I can't leave things as they are. I'm going to that cave to rebuild myself to get stronger. There's a stone that glows green there. Upon first sight, I was enraptured by it. Okay. Okay, so it's one of those, crystals that turns into the shrines. If you're interested, why not go and see for yourself? Southwest of the domain, at the underground cave of Ralph's Pond. Okay, thank you. Sure, why not? Ralph's Pond. A little flat? Oh. You know, I should just talk to Sidon again, because that first conversation just picked up the quest. Perhaps another conversation will allow me to ask where Yona's up. What Yona's up to. Hey, friend.
Yes.
Ah, dang. He's just stuck in the quest mode. That's really making me wish I did this quest beforehand. Like, I just want to ask people where Queen Yona is. Oh, there she is. I, like, ran right by her, apparently. Yona! I got something for you. Sir Link, thank you ever so much for saving the domain. You are everything that Sidon claimed you to be. Aww. Though this is hardly sufficient remittance for the debt we owe, know that your Zora armor is nearly repaired. As you well know, the Zora armor allows even a Hylian like you to climb waterfalls with ease. I am certain that such a skill will prove useful to you, Sir Link. Yeah, I was supposed to do this before everything. The only trouble is that I cannot find ancient Arowana. The last thing I need to finish the repair. I'm at a standstill. You've not seen them here recently. I have no idea where they can be found. I found a whole bunch. Ancient Arowana time!
Whoa.
Oh, an ancient Arowana. Of this, I can finally finish repairing your treasured Zora armor. Please wait a short moment while I hurry to the workshop. I am so honored to reunite you with this item, dear Link.
Yes, yes.
Your armor is as good as new. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Oh, armor crafted by a past Zora princess for her future husband. Oh. Wearing it would allow even a Hylian to swim up waterfalls. Yeah, Mifa was way, way too into me. Please take this. I'm so happy that I was able to repair it for you. It's a precious piece of armor, after all. Yep. You already mentioned all that. Ooh, what else do you got? You have another quest? Sir Link! I'm overjoyed that your precious Zora armor has at last been returned to your care. Oh, just one more thing. There's something I would like to speak to you about. Ah, here we go. She has the quest for the other pieces. Except for the helm, which is on a Skyfish Island. Giotto found some ancient texts that mention the Zora Greaves. It is said that those who wear them are gifted with power to swim in the water as they please. I'm certain that such an item would be invaluable in your quest to locate Princess Zelda. I told Sidon and everyone in the domain that I hope to present this special gift to you. However, the Greaves in question have still not been located. Ooh. According to the text Giotto found, the Zora Greaves were created long ago. It seems they're offered up at the ancient Zora waterworks as a prayer for friendship between Zora and the Hylians. Upon hearing that, I desperately searched there, but I was unable to locate them. I wonder where in the waterworks the Zora Greaves are offered. Token of friendship. Okay, just because I had no idea where the waterworks were. Okay, so let's see. There's, okay, I see. That's the piece of the thing. It's and a Zora Spear. Okay. I think I've broken a Zora Spear before, so I might be able to find one. What I might be able to do is go to one of my spots that I know has spear locations in it and farm it to get a Zora Spear out of it. Maybe. We'll have to try. Skyfish, what could be referring to? Okay. Alright, so Skyfish is probably this nonsense again. See, Skyfish. So let's just jump up here. Actually, it's probably about on level with the one that's by that construct that we fought. So yeah, we're gonna try to get all the Zora armor now and see what happens. Because yeah, I think they wanted us to have the chest piece. That's why they made it really easy. Just get one ancient arowana. But unfortunately for the game, I had already been all the way up to the top of the water temple, because you can just access this whenever you want, as soon as you can make a decent flying machine. And so, you know, I made the hover bike and I just kind of flew up there. We solved all the puzzles, except we just couldn't do the activation with the gimmick. Let me mark this so I can find it a little bit easier. Gold. That's why. Trying to look for where it's at over here. Is it really far below us? Whatever. We'll just make our flying vehicle and go towards this location and go down if we need to. Not that big of a deal. We got plenty of Zonite to work with. Oh, yeah, I think it's down this way. Because there was the whole King Scale thing that we had to do here. Was it above? Nope. Okay, I see it there. Okay. Alright, so this is probably the Skyfish. It's beneath the Skyfish, right? Within a Skyfish, okay. I think I had a better text about it. I'm just trying to look for like a hidden doorway around here. Yeah, that doesn't really look like anything there. Can I honestly not grab this? Okay. The problem is just figuring out what exactly it means by within the Skyfish. It also might not mean this structure. That is an entire possibility. Come on. We're just trying to climb back up to the top of this. Alright. But we'll just explore the sides of this because we didn't really do too much here. We just kind of figured out the puzzle and left last time. Yeah, that doesn't look like anything there. Alright, so it's entirely possible. It doesn't mean this up here. Interesting. Because, yeah, before it was you lined up here and you shot this through there and created a whole thing. I don't think there's another one of those around here. Unless it's like on one of these blocks that's floating around. Could be. But within makes it sound like there's a way to get under and inside of it. Almost like a door, like how you might think that this might be a door. But it's nothing. I mean, we could do something really dumb. And try and make a platform under this and see if we can't do anything. I mean, I don't even see anything that indicates that this might be a real solution to that. Yeah. Hmm. I mean, we could also look where this lands. The water just kind of terminates midstream. Huh. Alright, that's weird. Okay, I think I need to go back to Chroma and her friend and ask more about this thing. I know I'm going over this way. I almost feel like, because you have to climb a giant ladder, I almost kind of feel like this is faster. It might be or might not be. Who knows? Ba -ba -da -ba -ba -ba. Alright. Towards this spot over hell? Hey, you know what? Just protect myself from absolutely getting annihilated by fall damage. It's nice to have him gust me around a little bit. Because I feel like the story that she was being told gives her way more info than I was getting on that quest item. Okay, there we go. Never fear, I am a man that does not die on impact. Okay. She wanted to find Zora home herself. Leave it to me. The truth, a full faith. Stored in the skyfish. That's literally all she was saying. I don't know. What do you want to eat? You want a roasted bass? Can't just hold it. Can't just like hold this out there. Inside the skyfish. All right. Apparently, it rests within a skyfish. What else could they be talking about? Yeah. Alright. Ancient tablets are marked. That's kind of nice. Because, like, that makes sense if that was the skyfish. Because that was the skyfish for the story, right? Is there another one, maybe? If I zoom around on the map, is there perhaps another one that kind of looks like a fishy fish? I'm honestly not seeing one. Nothing that jumps out at me as being like, oh, that's a fish. What's this? It's like right under that Coliseum. Jabu. Jabba Jabu. Yeah, I'm at a loss as well. Yeah. The only thing I can think of really is that one spot. There's got to be a way to get inside of it. Worst case scenario, I will literally attach a platform. I will literally attach a platform to a stake and just like walk under the entire thing ascending to see if I can get in there. That might be what I end up doing. Unless on this next approach I can find something that makes sense. Okay. Let's see. Things we don't need. We need that marked. We don't need this marked anymore, I don't think. We do want this. So go to blue. Okay. So this time we will not jump off of this as early as we did. We will fall down and we'll see if we can find like a doorway. Maybe there's just a really well hidden like gap in between some things. And if we can't find anything, I'm going to just probably where I dropped down before. I'm just going to put a stake and start summoning a bunch of stuff to it. Okay, we're like right above it. Just use my elevation adjustment technique. Okay. Okay, we are severely under it now. Okay, so this is where we want to be, and we want to just kind of... We're looking for anything that looks like a doorway or a gap in between some rocks. Honestly, more likely a gap in between rocks. Oh! Okay. I'll admit, that didn't work out the way that I thought it would. And so it might be safer to just do what I was positing before. Oh, come on. And this is rolling and makes it difficult to take off. There we go. I need you to work with me. Maybe it's over by the tail anyway. But, like, we'll grab a spot, like... I'm thinking, like right there. That's a good spot to try and come in at. Okay, so I don't see anything there or in the tail. And... I mean, unless we could turn off the water mouth somehow. Unless that... Is that a hole or is that just weird rendering? Ah, there's a weird rendering. Damn it. Alright. Operation... Create platforms somehow. As a go. Okay, so let's see. I think I have a Yiga schematic that has, like, scaffolding in it. Yeah, boy. We're gonna use this. Alright. I think if I do this, it'll create it attached. There we go. What I might be able to do is... do something like this, so I can get under here. Dang. The real question is gonna be, where is the thing that this works with, you know? Well, that was the wrong one to grab. That was unfortunate. Oh, might be able to get it. There we go. It was like nothing ever happened. Look at that. Are there? Oops. Just gonna have to niggle our way around. No! I can't believe I missed. Although I guess if I can get up over to there, I can just draw kind of right down on it. I have no idea where I'm trying to aim for in here. But I'm hoping that there's just like a big room and I can clip into the side of one of them. There we go. We should have enough stamina to climb over to this. This is also known as the hard way to do whatever this is. Damn. Yeah, let's see if there's... Maybe the room is slightly offset. Off-center of this. Nope. Alright. Where could this be? Maybe it's just further towards the nose of this. Because for some reason, when they were first talking about it, I have in my head that they said something about there being like a beak or the nose or the mouth, and then she was like, then she got all like talking about how hungry she was about it, and I was like, ah, damn it. Okay, that should create it attached to that. It didn't, but it's close enough. That was a mistake right there. I probably should have done it like this. Nope, I should not have. I just slid off of everything. Well, maybe I can Zora chest up this thing. Alrighty. On the plus side, that does give us a little bit of extra latitude to work with. In that I can really mess up and then just kind of hit the side of this again. You know, do like that. Boom. Alright. So let's try... I think I'm aiming somewhere around here. That'd be the best way to smack that part of the structure. Oh my god, it counts it as wet right now. Actually, I have something for this. Right? Haha! Slip resistance. Okay. Alright, so what if we do the scaffolding over here now? There we go. And put on the Zora armor in case we fall. I don't think that this lines me up for anything, but it does put me in a good position to auto-build again another set of this. Oh, the top of it was having a hard time with the auto-build. Got it. Oh, I can't actually see where I am. That's gonna be a bad time. There we go. Much better. Okay. I think this puts it where I was hoping to get it. Sorta. We can rotate it as well. Yeah, it's kind of close to where I was trying to get it. Sort of. Yeah, it's further over that way. Yeah, if I were able to rotate it around a tiny bit, I think I'd be able to get it. I think that'd be where I wanted it. Alright. Let's try that. Okay. The problem is, like, this vantage point I have is not fantastic. Nope, not this. This. A little more? Yeah, it's roughly where I was trying to go. Alright. Yeah, I'm just not seeing anything under all this. That kind of indicates, like, hey, there's something here. You know? I wonder if... I was looking for anything that might be like a gap that could be what I'm looking for. Anything that makes sense? A hole? I like that I regained my stamina while doing this as well. There's gotta be some kind of something. A gate or a hole. This is the only skyfish that I've seen at all. Yeah. I guess it's also possible that there's like a a small drop like on the side of one of these staircases. That's just hard to see normally. But everything looks pretty solid. Looking for like a blind corner that's like hard to see except for maybe on one angle. Because with my current method, the problem is I have to assume where the internal structure is. And it seems like it's mostly solid except for... Oh, there it is. I was on the complete wrong side of everything. You son of a bitch. Alright. Okay. So comically, if I had done what I was doing, but not on the front, but on the tail, I would have found it eventually. Okay, well. Of all things, that's not the worst solution to this. So yeah, I was not far off from it with those. I was just a little misguided. Alright, so the other one was, something about Relish Pond over there. There's, it's like the ancient waterworks or something inside of there. Presumably Giotto's over there. And I can go hang out with him and he'll tell me more about what's going on. Nice, I think those are the two on the bottom right of that loading screen. You know, the two sages that I've saved. Or awakened. And it's red. Nah, we're probably high up enough that I can just glide over to them. Especially with, Friendo, right? Yeah. Bird! Bird being the word. Yeah, this pond right up here. So it says behind, I think, 2 waterfalls. There's something around here. So I assume it's just something inside of here. Oh no, this is the other thing this guy was talking about. Right, lifting this bad boy. Yeah, follow beam to its end. Blah blah blah. Okay. Yeah, we can do that. Why not? Why not, right? Do we have any cool vehicles? Oh, we got this thing. That vehicle's sturdy enough, it should be able to handle it. I'll just kind of slap it down here. And drive it. There we go. Oh, some chests in the water. Let's put on my normal gear, though. Guess we have to fight something. Bonk. But you know what? Nice and easy. Here you go, Shrine. Enjoy yourself. And we'll open it up. This looks like it's just going to be a, we've already completed the challenge. Let it rip. Yeah. Rauru's Blessing. What you got?
Yep.
Ooh, larger than I charge. I'll take it. Never gonna snub free energy. That's for damn sure. It costs too much nowadays. Thanks, Sonia. Thanks, Rauru. And Friel. May the light of blessing grant you the strength you seek. Thank you. Bum, ba da ba bum. Okay. So I got this. Alright, let me look at our, we need to look at our side quests again. No, apparently I do have a shrine quest I didn't finish. Did I not get a quest for the Greaves? I am confused where it is. Oh, there we go. It's probably down here. Where are the wells? Jesus Christ. Sorry, you have to find all the wells. Ugh. So we got this. This is the one that I wanted to go to. Oh, okay, it was actually... Oh, that's right, the waterworks are actually where we had the, where the king scale opened up the thing, right? Oh, that's right, because there were a bunch of things you had to do in there. I think there were some pieces I couldn't quite do. Though maybe now that I have... Was there any waterfalls in there? If there were, now that I have Zora armor, I should be able to climb the waterfall, right? Let me locate somewhere in the ancient Zora waterworks. Okay, yeah, we just gotta find whatever chest it's in, then, in here. Let's go. And honestly, now that I also have the froggy gear, and I'm slip resistant, because I remember it being very wet in there, I should be able to climb wherever I need to. Why did I think I just heard a sound that was suspicious? Hmm. Maybe I was just hearing things. I probably wasn't, but, you know. You know how things go. Okay, let's try and find whatever it is in here that we're looking for. Probably want to switch to our impact gear. I don't remember if there is water below this whole thing, I think, right? Sploosh. Alright. Oh, and I think now that we've solved it, can we just use auto build? I think I couldn't auto build in here before, right? I was like, I could have just like biked all the way to the top of everything. Alright, so let's get some slip resistance. Let's put this on for good measure. Spin to attack wall. Ooh. Swim. Okay. So we got some slip resistance, and we can flap waterfalls now as well. No, I guess it won't really matter if we can zoom around in this. So if there's anything over here. A relatively high spot. No. Alright, we'll just have to figure out where a thing might be that we didn't get the first time around. Whoa, hello. There's a person down here. Huh? Well now, is that not you, Link? Let me guess, you've also come here in search of a lovely new diving spot. If so, I have some heartbreaking news to share. This will be tough to bear, but I ask you to stay strong. There is no water here, none. I had hoped to break new ground by diving amid these solemn ruins. I was positively brimming with excitement. Alas, my joy was short-lived. When I arrived, the water suddenly retreated until I could see the ground beneath. A diver without water is like a bird without sky. It is a sad state of affairs, I assure you. Okay. Maybe this only reveals this after you do the... Whoa, okay. that was classic me riding this hover bike. And then I'm about to do it again, too. Nope. Yeah, because this, I think, is where we came in, right? Which would make sense why he was there. But I remember there was another waterfall in here. I want to go to that. I just don't remember how to get there. It was very similarly set up, though. Unless I just got confused and I went back to the same spot. One of the two. Oh yeah, I just zoomed right past this guy. Well, there's something on this side. But I think it really is just trying to expose, a deeper area to us. Okay. And so, of course, I can use Zara armor to climb this stuff if I wanted. Does that do anything for us? I'm not sure. Unless this is just the greaves right here. Okay, that's all it was. I'd like to solve this for him, though. It'd be nice for him to be able to swim freely. There was a talus down here? Man, that's unfortunate. I'm not... Okay. I was trying to bop that part. I don't think I... Oh, I do have something I can smack him with. There we go. You're dead, son. I'll be honest. Didn't know there was a talus down here at all. Okay, well. Ugh. Let's slap on, this then, and... Didn't really do anything. I guess I can just ascend through the floor, right? To get out of here. I mean, I could just teleport to another shrine entirely. I kind of want to see if I can... If there's anything we can do to help Friendo. Oh. I can't even reactivate this. Unless I can tell him about the new spot. That's where all the armor. Swim speed up. The water.
Yeah.
Link.
Oh.
My word. Okay, you really found a gaping hole in that dried up ruins? And also a wide space at the bottom of the hole housing those incredible greaves? Sure did.
Ah.
Now that all is said and done, it's clear my instincts were spot on. I knew this was destined to be an ideal diving spot. Now let us break new diving ground, fellow diving fiend. Off we go, into that gaping hole of promised diving glory. That phrasing is not great. Link, hero of the dive, thank you for sharing this important update with me. No problem. I'm glad that actually was the information you needed.
Ah.
That's for a gaping hole, yeah. I knew without a doubt this would be an ideal diving spot. Cool. Alright, cool. Well, we did that. Let's actually get real fancy with this and see if we can't upgrade everything. Well, not everything, but all of this armor to level 2 or 3. Make it real shiny for Queen Yona and be like, hey, we found everything. And then we'll want to get a Zora spear somehow. I think I did break one, so I should be able to get them from the underground in the depths. But I might have to do a little save scumming to get one to actually appear. And I might need to trigger a blood moon as well. In order to, I may need to go to a spot that I know has spears in it. Grab whatever janky spear it has. and then reset it a bunch of times with a save scumming to actually get what we want. Okay, I need to talk to the fairy, not you. There we go. Hello. Welcome back, boy. Do you want me to enhance your clothing? Hell yeah. Let's get enhancing. Alright. Hopefully I have enough to do all of the ranks for all of this. As long as the site I was checking was not incorrect. I do. We're gonna enhance so much. Yeah, okay, so 15 Hyrule Bass, which I do have enough of. Because all the pieces should require the same items. We'll let her do all the animations for one of these, and then we'll skip them. Even though the last animation is aggressive. Yeah, 9 and 9 for the other one. Big ol' smooch. I love how terrified Link is every time. Well, with this level of quality, it's hardly recognizable. Hell yeah. So many opals. This cost a lot. Yo! It just grabs you. No! Hell yeah. Okay, now we can do the same thing to all these. And we'll just, like I said, we'll skip the rest of these because it just takes a long time. Should have enough to do all of these. Hell yeah. I'm curious what we get for the set bonus of having everything upgraded at least twice. I'm hoping it's something like infinite stamina in the water. That would be ideal. I can't think of anything else that it really would be. Obviously, you wouldn't want it to be like walk on water or anything. Although that'd be cool. So I'm thinking it's probably just going to be that it allows you to not have to worry about stamina in the water. I don't know if I have enough to do the frog stuff either. I'll try that. Hell yeah. Smooch. Alright, do your thing. Bye. Yeah, there we go. We had enough to do all of them. The site was correct. Grab ya. Because I think the problem I was having with the frog one is it requires like actual frogs, which are kind of annoying to get. So I don't think I have enough to do all of these. Where's the last one? Why is it all the way up here? Who sorts like that? By set, please. Yeah, we have enough sticky lizards to do all the first tier. We might be able to do all of the second tier, which will get us the set bonus, and then I just need to farm. Which, I mean, the froggy set is kind of like I think we have enough to do that. I might be off by just a couple of sticky lizards. Because it being on two tiers makes it a little tough. Sticky frogs. Oh, I do have enough for sticky frogs. Okay. Because this will be 6. And then it was, what, 5 for the next tier? I might have just enough. We'll try it. Maybe it was one of the last tiers that I was thinking of. It was like, I think it was sticky frogs is what I was having a hard time with. I was just trying to find places where sticky frogs were at. I wasn't coming up with a whole lot. I was also trying to figure out how to respawn them, and I wasn't coming up with a whole lot. Like, Blood Moons didn't do it. It might... I think resetting the day didn't do it. It might be... They might be like, the Zonai deposits, where it's just... As long as you're not in the area every hour, there's a chance that it will, respawn. But, who knows? I think I have the exact amount that I needed for sticky lizards. Which makes sense. Not exactly. I wasn't exactly going to farm more of them than I needed. Yeah. Let's see where we can go with it. I'm also just curious what this thing's set is as well. Because I assume the climbing gear has all the stamina-based ones. I need to find the rest of this. And slip resistance, I assume when you max it out, you can't slip anyway. Okay, so it looks like I did get enough sticky frogs. 15. Maybe tier 4 also required them. A big old smooch. Alright, let's see what tier 4 is. No, we should be good on this. Alright. Maybe I was just wrong. Maybe I found a couple areas, got lucky enough, and got enough frogs. I must have. Because I did do like an entire weekend of just farming stuff, so that I could upgrade gear once I got all the stuff. I think I did this well before I did all of the lucky Gazette things to get them. I was like, well, next time I do this, I'm going to be doing this. So lots of opals because it's all water based. Yum. We'll let the last 2 animations play out. For the last piece. There. Give us a big old smooch. Link's like, oh! Oh, Link. You come to town. And then this. He just grabs him without asking. Cancel the Great Fairies. Not so great now. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Alright. I don't know if there's anything else I want to upgrade right now. I think this is probably about it. Alright, so what do we get here? Swim dash stamina bonus. That's kind of lame, if I'm being honest. Alright, what about this? Slip proof. Okay. So you would slip a little bit, I guess, before. And this makes you completely slip proof. I do want to do the depths stuff as well. Let me see what that requires. Also a Royal Guard uniform. It doesn't have like any set on it. Okay. Cool. Well, let's equip the Zora stuff. Oh, because I resorted it, I don't know where it went. There it is. And let's travel back to Zora's domain and say hi to everybody. Be like, hey, look what we found. Just go talk to Yona and oh, actually, other way around, Chroma and then Yona. Be like, hey, we got this all shiny and we upgraded it. It's better than it ever has been. How high up can my thing reach? Oh. This actually might be quicker than using the elevator. Or using the, staircase. Hell yeah. Okay. Then we'll go down to the depths. There's one spot that I'm thinking of that I'm pretty sure has, yeah, why not? We'll hold this spear. Hello. Zora helm previously used in battle is damaged beyond repair. That means the information Queen Yona found is the only key we have to repaying our immense debt to Sterling. Hello. I have it. Yeah, it's you, Sterling. Something I can help you with? Wait a moment. Sir Link, that thing upon your head, is that not the Zora helm? Sure is. Found it. To think it was hidden on a fish-shaped island floating up in the sky. So the Zora helm was up in the sky, meaning it was impossible for us to find from the start. We did unlock a waterfall so that Zora could climb up to it. Thanks to you, Sir Link, our goal was achieved. Same as though we had retrieved the helm for you ourselves. Wouldn't say that. Perhaps this means that Kira's lengthy lectures will finally come to an end. I am right here, Chroma. This was intended to be our opportunity to honor Sterling for his contributions. Instead, we caused trouble for him. We have much to be sorry for, and yet, there it is. That inexplicable smirk upon your face. It seems it again falls on me to instruct you in proper conduct for an attendant. Listen carefully. No! It cannot be. I was so sure lectures would finally end. Enough tomfoolery. I will not allow it. Oh, why is this happening to me? Alright. Hey, Yona. Look what I found. Oh, Sir Link. Just a moment. What is that upon your feet? Could those be the Zora Greaves? It's clearly written by the same person. So a large hole opened up within the waterworks, draining the water. And the Zora Greaves were at the bottom of that big hole? Extraordinary. After all that my Sidon has told me, I can safely say that it is so like you to find them on your own. I love it. May they prove useful to you on your journey. It's like during your noble travels. Zora Greaves are a symbol of the friendship between the Zora and the Hellions. As such, it's most fitting gift for you, as you are truly an irreplaceable friend to all the Zora of the domain. Oh, that's cute. Speaking of irreplaceable friends, ooh. Whenever my dear Sidon opens his mouth, chances are it is to speak of you. He'll say things like, Link is the best. And also, no task is insurmountable when I am with Link. It's accurate, though. We do make a good couple, so, yeah, fair enough. I feel a bit silly telling you this, but after all that has transpired, I truly understand how he came to feel that way. Sir Link, thank you so very much that he has found a true companion in you. Makes me as happy as it does him. Oh, she is definitely a good waifu for Sidon. Zora's domain will always be with you, now and forevermore. Consider that a fervent promise. Please do not be a stranger, dearest friend of the domain. Oh, Yona being cute. Cool. Alright. Alright, so in the depths, I think think it is... Where's the grouping? I think these have like a lot of good chance for royal gear. These two might be... I think this might be a spear. Maybe. I was more confident about this when I initially thought about it. As I'd like to say it was... here. But I remember, I thought there were a couple of spots that were really close to each other. Over there. Unless I've just been overwriting stickers as I place them down. Which is entirely possible. I don't know what happens when you reach the 300 cap of them. Actually, I guess a great point is... I gotta place a sticker down. Oh, I got like 100 to spare. We're fine. But it should be these. Actually, no, it's probably these. Because it was, I would walk this way and head in this direction. Okay, it's these. On a map, it looks really weird, but the motions I was doing was this. Okay. So what we're gonna do is... First, we're gonna check out what they have, because one of these is a spear, one of these is, I think, a sword. So the way that these work, to the best of my knowledge, is that... I should probably walk a little further back. To the best of my knowledge, is... They have two different spawn cycles on this thing. There's the spawning of the weapon, and then the spawning of additional enchantments. And... right now in this state, where this is here, but you can't see a person, indicates that it hasn't spawned the item yet. And this one isn't the one that has the spear. I think it's the one that's further down. Anyway, you can save scum both steps of it. So, like, right now, it hasn't spawned. It hasn't spawned. It spawned in. Like, as we got up to there. That makes life a little easier. And so, we should be able to see... Like, this is a Traveler's Claymore, right? We're like, we don't want that. Which is accurate, we don't. I'm just gonna run across this gloom, so give me this gloom resist. Ah, sorry, I have to wait for it to do its thing. It's not really gonna kill me, I'm gonna reload anyway, unless this is a Zora Spear. So I don't think it is. Yeah, come on. Get me up. Yeah, Traveler's Spear. And then whatever the hell this thing is. Regular sword? Bastard sword or something. Soldier broadsword. Okay, so we determined we don't want any of those. And the thing I don't know is whether or not these were already locked in. So I kind of have to pay attention to them for a few cycles. Because if they are locked in, I need to pull them off of the pedestal, trigger a blood moon, and then come back. So that's probably what we're going to have to do. I assume at some point I lock them in. Also, just to make my life a tiny bit easier. We'll just say, well, we'll let the gloom thing recharge and then we'll save. Without moving, because we don't want to have these guys pull in here. So we had 2 traveler items. And like normally this wouldn't matter that much. Because I'm trying to get the spear, which is further back. But this having 2 items to check will give us a little bit better of an indicator as to what's going on. And so we'll do this for a couple of minutes here. We'll just like walk over, see what they are. If they change, that means that they are in fact re-rolling. I think that's just another Traveler Spear. Or Traveler Claymore, yeah. I guess what I can do is I can jump up here. And then gust. Whee! Just to be fun, just to have fun. Yeah, another Traveler Spear. Now, it's not unlikely that they would re-roll to the same item. So that's why we're going to give it like 4 shots with being on shot 2 right there. So we'll reload 2 more times. And if they're still the same at the end of the 4th one, I'm going to pick up both of those items. I'm just going to chuck them, and then we're going to trigger a Blood Moon. Thankfully, we know how to trigger a Blood Moon whenever we want, so that should not be a problem. Thanks to the mechanics of how Blood Moons, what Blood Moons are technically intended for. Traveler Claymore. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about this. I'm in the sense that we're gonna have to do the thing. Alright, we'll still follow through with our current plan, just to do it one more time. Get in there and see what we got. But yeah, because Blood Moons, their technical function is not just to respawn things to make everything feel alive in the world, but it's really to do kind of memory cleanup. Because I imagine every time that you break something, every time you kill something, the game has to write out to its memory, like, hey, they did a thing over here, persist this. And so over time, there gets a lot of bloat. So if you can cause the game to get too bloated, you can trigger a Blood Moon whenever you want. Oh my god, how am I having a hard time with this? Yeah, Traveler Claymore. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure I should have picked that one up as I was going over. That's okay. We'll just grab it on the way back. So we'll take this. That came with durability. That's kind of nice. Get out of here. Benefit of the gloom armor is that those temporary hearts tank that shit for you. Okay, let's get with attack. Get out of here. Okay, so now that these guys are gone, on the next Blood Moon, they will respawn. You know what, just for funsies, let's get rid of you two. Did anything good? Got a long throw. That was a long throw. Alright, so now the 3 of these will respawn. On the next Blood Moon. So now we need to go to a spot where we can trigger a pretty easy... I think it's this one? A pretty easy Blood Moon. The way we're going to do that is we're going to fire a bunch of opals at a wall while in the air in slow-mo. And we are going to lag the shit out of our game. And in doing that, it's going to make the game very upset. It's going to... It seems like what it does is it writes an external file, probably, that says, hey, you need to trigger a Blood Moon because we hit critical memory usage. And then even if you load, the game goes, oh, we hit this critical memory usage. I need to do this thing. So we're going to hard save outside of here. Come on, friend. Yeah, hang on. I do not have a good weapon equipped. Alrighty. And then this big-ass wall that doesn't get destroyed by throwing opals at it, at least. Do I have any spring boxes? I have so many spring boxes. There used to be a time I didn't have spring boxes. Ooh. Die. Let me actually kill this guy real quick. There we go. It's because he changes the angle at which I attack things. Boop. Now that I think about that, this Lionel bow is not going to be worth it. This one won't. Because that'll probably break while I'm trying to do this whole thing. Okay. So I just need to find opals in this list. Where is it? Opal's probably this way. Thankfully, we have all the time in the world to find it in here. Yeah, it's 64 opals, so it's not like we're gonna miss this. We're just gonna cover our screen in opals. See, we're already turning this into Tears of the Kingdom.pptx. Fire one more for good measure. I'm just gonna keep trying to load. So while we're in a very, very bad not broken state, it would have recovered. But while we're in a slideshow state, and the game is like, ah, what'd you do to me? We're gonna reload. Now we won't have used any of those items, but it should still have the flag that says we need a blood moon immediately. And within a few moments, we should see a blood moon occur. See?
When the glow of the
Thank you. So now all our bosses are respawned. And in this case, now all of the little ghostmen downstairs are also respawned. And hopefully we can save scum some of those guys to now have a Zora Spear for us. And it'll be good to we'll be good to get a light scale trident. Because I don't know what the stats on a light scale trident are and how they scale to Royal Guard stuff, but I do know that it probably comes with, like, the Zora Spear, probably comes with the wet, like the water power-up attribute. So you can just, like, throw water at your feet or toss a hydrant down, and it should, like, double its power, much like the Royal Guard stuff, but probably has a lot more durability. So if that's the case, I want that in my life. And we might just, like, stock up on splash fruits and be like, haha! I throw this at my feet. I don't know how long it lasts, so that'll be a point of concern. Okay. What am I in right now? I do have my gluten set on. Okay. I don't know if what the exact distance of this is, which is why I kind of do this a little far away. But we'll see. So hopefully we'll get a different selection of weapons. Maybe get a better trident out of this. Again, Traveler Claymore. That's at least something different. That's a throwing spear, I think. The thing is, I don't know... The only problem is I don't know if there's, like, an exact limit to what ones these guys can have. I can look on these maps to see where people have reported finding Zora Spears. And I'm pretty sure I broke one such that I could actually use it. I think it took me a while to break it too, so it was like even normally it was a pretty good deal. But yeah, see how now this spawned as a soldier claymore instead of a traveler. So we can, in fact, get these to do different things. Traveler Spear. If in the next, like... I'm gonna give myself 5 or 6 resets of this. We don't see anything. Well, I'll try to go to one of these other spots that people have reported seeing them. I don't know if I have that one, even like on my map. I don't think I do. Because like this is Death Mountain. This is... Oh, it's just like over here is where they're saying. The unfortunate thing is I'd probably have to trigger another Blood Moon. Because I need to find the spot first. But that's okay. There's also every chance that's just there when we go. Whee! So, yeah. Either way. That one doesn't matter. Oh, that looks promising, actually. What are you? I was hoping I could sight it. Oh, ho, ho. Oh, it's a soldier spear. Damn it. I do technically need to, like, take pictures of that and everything, but because I have been save scumming it, it's like, I can't quite do that. Because loading it then gets rid of the fact that I've taken a picture of it for the compendium. So I'll have to do that at some point, is make sure I get the pristine copies of, like, every weapon taken a picture of. Because I think it stores pristine and, pristine and decayed as different, maybe? It's also possible that because that's a soldier spear and, like, the early time at which you would do that, you're like, why would I take a picture of a soldier spear? There's so many of them laying around here. So we'll do this a couple more times, and then we will just try and see if we can't fly our way over to one of the ones over there. Let me actually also tell it to show me light routes, so I can maybe see a light route that's nearby. There's a light route, like, right on top of it. Of where some people have said that they found. Okay. Because it is entirely possible that these things have, like, level caps on them. And, like, maybe this can only roll up to soldier. And I would say that's entirely probable. That seems like something that would happen. Okay. Yeah, let's just go ahead and pull the trigger on that. Oops, not send. Picture. I did take a picture of it at some point. I guess I just never technically picked one up. Whee! Okay. Oh, that's fine. Alright, so it looks like here... if I exit through the north of this area, it should dump me out to a spot where there are the potential of some spears occurring. Now, it'll also probably be pretty dark, so we need to light bloom this bad boy up. Well, I'm very confused now. I'm just very confused where it went. I think what happened is it rewound all the way back to when I dropped it as part of building it. Oh, that was silly. Okay. So yeah, there's like a hole this way, I think. Yeah, right here. Okay. So, let's... We're gonna have to estimate where this is. Because we can't really see it. Yeah, fuck it. What we'll do is we'll go this way. Because there should be a light route here. Not here, but near here. Yeah, there it is, that one. There's a Molduga there, it looks like. We can fight a Molduga while we're here. Might be fun. I haven't fought one technically in the game yet. Yeah, see, part of the problem is there's that one right there. But this will give us sight on the rest of this map. So while I can't reroll the one that I just landed in front of, in case it's not a Azora Spear. If it is, then, you know, Ganesa's Traveler Spear. So people are also reporting one to be, like, right over here. So this one's pretty meh. Can't really do anything with it. Let's see if we can't beat up this Molduga, though. I honestly don't know how much health a Molduga has. Oh, it's not a Molduga, it's a Muktarok. Just come right at me, buddy. This is the Water Temple boss again. That's right, he has like a phase 2. I was really hoping this was a Molduga, to be honest. I hadn't fought one of those yet. And I'm gonna have to in, Yeah. We'll get you, buddy. I will throw a fucking Aerodactyl eyeball on this if I need to hit you. There we go. This is the first Keysight eyeball I found. Shoot him in the face. Get him. Wow. That was dramatic. So, apparently you can refight the temple fights. That's kind of cool. Any... No, just normal Octorok stuff. And then, of course, whatever this is. It's probably just like a huge charge. I think all the bosses drop a lot of charges, right? Yeah. Now I can use, since I have a maxed out thing, I can use that to buy Zona devices. Effectively. Okay, so let's move towards this. We just gotta be careful to not spawn it. Okay, like how we can see it right here. But we can't see what it has. Okay. Actually, looking at it, it might actually have a Zora Spear. That'd be quite nice. Sir. I believe this is in fact a Zora Spear. Good. Look at that. Alright. That is the worst picture of a Zora Spear I could ever take. It's because the mushroom. Okay. Because the angles are so bad everywhere else, like even zoomed in, I can't see what this is there. There we go. That is a better picture. Replace this picture. It's not a great picture. Actually, I guess I could just pick it up, huh? Pick it up and just put it on the ground and be like, this is a much better picture. Attack plus 10. I can't really ask for it to be much better than that, if we're being honest. I like that it's like, I don't know what this is. There we go. That's better. I can see the head of it. Are you kidding me? Why? Trying to get a good picture of the compendium is awful. Sometimes. There we go. Alright, cool. Although I guess it doesn't matter what the enchantment on this is. We're going to replace it with the light scale trident. So this has 11 base damage, I guess, then? Because that has plus 10 now. Alright, cool. Well, we found one. Let's go back to here. Because I believe light scale trident will also have... It's basically the upgraded version of the Zora Spear. So that should also have the whole water... the water capability. And then, on top of that, we'll have whatever additional base damage it has. Oh, there it is. I'm like, I've got to be like right next to something for that to not work. Ah! I like that it shocks people when I just pop out of the ground. Ha! How you guys doing? Welcome. Oh, I got crabs for you, sir.
Yeah. Oh.
I got some more crabs. Like a crab trade. Kind of opal. Let's trade. Love it. Love to see it happen. Fantastic. I should pincer myself to prove I'm not dreaming. As promised, here's your reward. Okay. Got another opal. Alright, what do you want? Oh. Okay, so you have to wait for him. Alright, sir, I have all the stuff you need.
Yeah.
You don't have hesitation? Any hesitation helping the hero who saved the domain? I want that trident, baby. You've acquired all the materials. This will not take long. He seems like he has a gremlin voice, but he's also very serious and very, very nice. The light scale trident. I'm entrusting it to you. So it has 22 base on its own. Nice. A spear of peerless grace charged by the Zora champion, Mipha. Although Mipha specializes in healing abilities, her spearmanship was in a class all of its own. If it becomes broken or lost, or if it has otherwise disappeared from this world, I will remake it for you. Cool. So he very explicitly states that he can do that. Oh, does it not actually have the water effect? Huh. I'm getting the water. Oh, it does. Okay, it doubles. It doubles in the water. Okay. I don't know how long it lasts after, though. Not very long. So I guess what you could do, potentially, is you splash fruit yourself. You do your combo. There you go. So it looks like a few seconds after the dripping stops on you, then it goes away. So like you splash fruit on the ground. It's like I'm still dripping. I attack. Boom. I'm still dripping, so I can do a full like 3 charge attack. Okay. That's really not bad. We just have to see what we like can toss on there. On top of it. The problem is the Royal Guard Spear starts at 34. So like you can get the average damage up by doing that, but okay. Well, it's still a nice option to have. And it looks cool. It looks nice. Hello. A floating place, I'm sure that's what I heard, but... Oh, Link, how wonderful. You heard me talking to myself, didn't you? Since you're here, I must ask you something a bit odd. Have you heard anything about a floating place? Yes. Here's my tale. When my dear wife, May, went out fishing, she was singing this mysterious song to herself. I found a floating place where I'll catch a fish with grace. I happened to skip to a great fishing trip. And with that, my wife hopped and skipped over to the bridge in the east of the domain. At the time, I paid it no heed. Oops, I skipped a little bit past that. Can I grab that log? There we go. Okay, at the time, I paid it no heed. She is given to Sung's fancy, but her absence started to weigh heavily on my mind. A floating place, I happened to skip away. Never heard of such a place. My wife is the type to rush off in a fit of excitement. I am worried that she will do something rash. Okay. The wife wafted away. It sounds so weird. So, something over here? Perhaps? I mean, she could be up here again. This is like right over where they're talking about. Right? Like... let me start this quest. I think we're about ready to end for today, but that's okay. It's crossing a bridge in the east of the domain. Okay, so east of the domain bridge. I keep meaning to hit map. Could be this. Could be... Oh, you know, it could be this. It's crossing a bridge in the east of the domain. Although, specifically, Zora's domain is like this. Right? Does it extend all the way over here? I know. What I'll do is I'll warp out this way. We probably won't figure this one out, but that's okay. If we can find her really quickly, then we're good. But I don't think that we will. Because, like, part of me thinks that she actually is on that over there. Simply because to the east is, like, directly here. But what I want to see is, as I go this way, do I exit Zora's domain and enter, like, East Akala whatevers? I think it'll tell me as I cross into it, right? Because it's either on the east side of that one spot, or she's, like, over here. Because she was crossing a bridge. Crossing a bridge in the east of the domain, singing, hopping, and skipping to a floating place. Yeah, I see some Korok nonsense over there. I'm just looking for any kind of floating area. Yeah, it doesn't really seem like anything's terribly happening. There's a lot of stuff that you could float on. Like these airstreams, if Zoras can do that. I don't know if they actually can. Okay. Well, I don't think it actually is over here. That's okay. But she absolutely could have meant that, since that's east of Zora's domain. And she could have been like, well, that's a hop, skip, and a jump away. As she was like crossing over here, be like, da, 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 da. It's also entirely possible it is something right here. Let's check those 3 spots first. Just to make things easier for me. I'm gonna ditch this vehicle in the air. Let that land wherever it's gonna land. Teleport out over here. And let's check the lower level area first. Where it's entirely possible that she's just chilling out over here. Okay. Turn around. This would be past where she would have fallen. Okay, is there any... Because there are some floating-ish things over here, right? So she could have meant any of these. Okay. So now we're east of the domain. Bridge right there. Something floating. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything. Anything obvious, at least. Let's just toss on a Zora chest piece just to be sure. Hmm. It's also possible that... Maybe over here? It really depends exactly how large the Zora domain is, to be honest. That's a lot of, like, wharfs and docks. Alright, let's check these and see if there's anything floating over this way. I think I'm heading kind of in that direction right now. If there isn't, we'll just check the Sky Island again real quick. See if she's there. If she isn't, great. Interesting. Yeah, there's nothing floating above these little bridges. So I don't think that's it. That is a wild white mane Lionel. I wonder if killing that water temple boss again, that rematch, I wonder if that triggered some things, some updates to my world. I probably did. As this would make the most sense, because this is east of the whole thing. Whoops. I honestly thought that would dismount me and bring me up into there. There we go. Because this would be like a hop, skip, and a jump, right? Like the Zoras would be able to do this without a problem. So coming back up into here by accident would be totally just normal, I would say. But it doesn't appear that she came up here. Okay, well. Alright, well, out of ideas for now. There's probably something else that's totally reasonable. But yeah, so next time, which will be like Wednesday, I think, what we'll do is we will make progress on, I'm gonna say, the Gerudo area. That way we can get those 2 sage things real quick. So we'll need to go into Gerudo Town. I think we have to infiltrate the area, because it's like taken over by Gibdos right now. It's not a good place to be at all. But we'll go into here and see what we can do. And see what kind of quest we come up with. Alright. And we'll start that on Wednesday at 6 p.m. Pacific time. And as always, thanks for stopping by. I hope you had a good time. And I hope you have a good night. Bye-bye.